Breaking news today from the New York Post. Now, I preface this video by explaining that it is the New York Post because it's a little bit like saying, breaking news from the National Enquirer, Bigfoot spotted with the Loch Ness Monster on Atlantis, photos at 5. It's not exactly the most trustworthy source. However, I have no doubt in this information. The New York Post says that Ghislaine Maxwell told Trump's federal prosecutor, his people that went to see her in prison in Florida, that Trump was not involved in any wrongdoing that she saw. And then she got moved to a nonviolent criminal, all women, white collar crime country club of a prison in Bryan, Texas. Do those two things have anything in common? Meanwhile, while one Senate committee is trying to subpoena, or has issued a subpoena for the Epstein files, a House committee, who controls, MAGA Mike Johnson, a House committee is trying to get Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton to come in to testify about something to do with the Epstein files. I have no doubt Bill Clinton was involved in that. I don't know why you want Hillary Clinton there, but if I were Bill Clinton, I think my answer would be the same answer that Democrats got when they were trying to subpoena anybody about the events of January 6th a couple of years ago. So this is all, of course, distraction from perhaps the fact that our president is wandering around on the roof of the White House, waving his hands around and talking about how he's got all this money that he's going to spend, adding a $200 million extension to the East Wing of the White House is actually under the purview of the national parks. It does not belong to the president or any politician. You, as president, have the right to live there while you're president, and then you must move along for the next president. You don't have the ability, legally even, or constitutionally, to add to the White House, especially not what is sure to be a shit show of a ballroom. Have you seen everything this guy touches is like the cheesiest, ugliest. You pave over an historic rose garden to put in a patio. The next president's going to be cleaning up the place for years. But anything to distract from Ghislaine Maxwell, anything to distract from the fact that they haven't released the Epstein files, which Pam Bondi has had, and that the Justice Department says now that investigation is closed. And in our final really interesting news from the far side, or the Twilight Zone today, RFK Jr. has canceled funding for mRNA testing, which is what brought us the COVID vaccine, which even Donald Trump himself, he was president when the vaccine was developed, and he ordered the deployment of it, and it was very efficient, and it worked quite well. But we want to kill our own, Republicans want to kill their own constituents. And honestly, there are days where I kind of agree with that sentiment, but I don't really, not really. Let's actually have vaccines. Let's actually have research into things like curing cancer, because cancer fucking sucks. Hey, my name's Bill. I'm a college professor in Dallas, Texas. Thanks, as always, for watching. Have a good day.